Once again, y'all, we back. 456 podcast. We're in the building. As you can see, we at a different location tonight. Yes, we outside enjoying this summer weather. We probably gonna be doing this a little more often. You know what I mean? We gonna do what we do with the weather. We're in the East Coast, New Jersey, so we're gonna take advantage of everything we can take advantage of.
Outside, especially.
Yes, outside is good money. And so first we get started. You know what I mean? I'm your host, T-Ron Jones, aka Cass. Along with my co-hosts and partners.
Dad, what up, y'all?
My other co-host and partner.
JB, I jumped the gun.
And we got Ace in the background. Ace don't like to say what's up, but
yo, what up, what up, what up, what up?
There you go. So once again, I just want to plug all the platforms first. Make sure y'all go check the YouTube channel out. It's on the message board or whatever that shit called on the group. So as soon as you go in there, that's the first thing you're gonna see. All you gotta do is go there, subscribe to the YouTube channel, 456cantbeatthat. Don't cost you nothing. Subscribe, share it to all your people. Go to the SoundCloud, 456 podcast, subscribe to that. Don't cost you nothing. Go to the Instagram, 456boys, BOYZ, that's boys with a Z. Follow. Share that with all your peoples. And y'all need to hit us up. Hit us up on the email, 456@gmail.com. Can't beat that too, right? 456cantbeatthat@gmail.com. If y'all, like I said before, y'all got some business ventures, y'all trying to let get put out there, hit us up and we make sure we get it out there. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, before you go ahead, right? I just want to let y'all know. Listen, y'all. We 12 members. 12. We 12 members away in the group from 1,000. You know what I'm saying? I think that we should be able to get 12 people in this group tonight. I think that with y'all doing what y'all do and watching the show, I think y'all should be able to add 12 of y'all friends. We giving away some money. You know what I'm saying? Once we hit 1,000, one of y'all gonna get something. Maybe some of y'all might get some merch, but we you know. But some of y'all gonna get something. You're trying to get to 1,000, so you know.
Let's make that happen tonight.
That should
be enough.
That should be
easy.
Ruru, what's up, sis? I see you, baby.
Hey, Joe, you must be enjoying that nutcracker, huh? He must be sipping on it. Not him, it's the other Joe, but he copped one over the week, so he probably sitting back watching right now, drinking that.
Is that Jew Rock? Is that Jew Rock Reynolds?
Nutcrackers on deck.
Jew Rock, what up, baby?
Nutcrackers on deck. For those who know, those who don't know, somebody else will tell you. Nutcrackers on deck. Catching down at the park.
Yeah, Sundays.
Limited time.
Sundays. Look for the 456 shirts. Somebody out there got them if they got a shirt on.
Yeah, hit them up, holler, whatever. You get your little nutcrackers.
Lexus, I see you, Lexus.
All right, let's jump into it. You ready, Cat Scoop, for something?
Hey, hold on real quick before y'all start. Can I say something?
Go ahead, dog.
Yo, listen, I wanted to say last week was a good episode and people couldn't hear it. Is there any way we can get them like
at one of our situations,
or they can't go back and watch it like a different type of like how can we
have to redo it from, you know what I mean?
It was a lot of good information in that last episode, man.
A lot of people missed that.
And I missed that. I ain't gonna lie, I missed that. I wish I wouldn't have.
It was a lot of good info.
There was a lot of stuff that was talked about. I mean, I even talked to Barry about some things that I thought that we could probably do that I thought was cool. I'm not gonna mention all that, but it was dope. It's a lot of positive stuff that is going on in the town. It's a lot of negative stuff.
We gonna get back down there because they invited us back, so we gonna get back.
All right, so we gonna go back down there.
Yeah.
All right.
Get a different way to set it up.
All right.
Oh yeah, the boy said that we can use one of the rooms in the back.
All right. Go ahead, go.
It'd be good. Yeah, for those who missed out on that, it was something good. I know I learned a whole lot, and I know most of it was for the kids, but it was a whole lot that I do myself.
Yeah, like I will get my airplane license.
Yes, and my boat license. And my boat license. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know that you can have one of those sleeves down at the dock.
Slips. They call them slips.
Yeah, with a slip.
We're going to use the correct term. Because I just learned it last week,
All right,
too.
well, yeah. You can get a slip at the dock and pay $1,000 for the whole year.
And keep the boat there.
And keep your boat there. That's cheaper than anywhere you can live.
That big.
For the whole year.
You just got to get the boat.
That was for free right there. That was for free. But stuff like that, those the type of darts he was throwing at us. But
Hey Sean, hit me up on the inbox, man. We get you a shirt, man. Hit me up on the inbox. Just let me know the size and colors. You can customize, get whatever colors you want. I know you got a fresh pair of kicks, so you can give them back your kicks, whatever. Nice summer colors, man. We got the flavors for you. Just let me know. Hit me on the inbox. Or any of us.
Any one of us. Anybody.
And the website will be coming soon. The website will be dropping real soon. So anything you need, anything you want to get to, you can get there right through the website. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for the website coming real soon.
Hey, all right. So it's what? It's a couple of things that happened this week. We want to start off with.
Oh yeah, hold on. This season 2, episode 4. Season 2, episode 4. And for anybody that's looking for stuff on YouTube, we gonna throw the new season up, but it's gonna get chopped up a little differently, so y'all, it'll be a better watch for y'all. But
hey yo,
get to it.
Can y'all go to the YouTube, please?
It's easy.
Like, listen, yo, y'all follow us on here. Can y'all go to the YouTube? Go to the YouTube. Just subscribe to the channel, please. That's all I'm asking you to do. Please, that's it. That's
the
it.
videos are nice.
It's gonna look better on here. It's not look better, but it's just it's.
You get the effects and everything
on there.
Edit it up. It looks good. Check it out.
Bay want a purple shirt. I guess you like this one. This is a 101.
All right, Bay, I got you. I got you covered.
The King Champ. Who the King? Oh, Large. King Champ Large.
Hey, yo, let's jump into the topic.
Go ahead.
So we gonna jump right into it. I know even everybody on the group was talking about the what they call it themselves?
Central Park 5.
Central Park 5. Everybody pretty much up on that. What happened to the 5 black gentlemen that got accused of rape in Central Park when they was in their young teenage years and didn't happen. The person who actually did it confessed to the murder, and now the prosecutor is like dodging bullets and shutting down all her social media feeds and everything, and now everything brought to the light. So I'm pretty sure everybody out there saw it. So here we are, we about to chop it up. What y'all think? We gonna give our 2 cents on it, and we'll take it to y'all.
All right, well, I want Barty to go first, honestly. I want Barty to go first. And I just want Barty to go first.
I think it was a horrible situation. Like, it was really bad, and I think honestly, them cops that coerced those boys into making those false confessions should be brought up on some kind of charges. Like,
with that lady, right? Yeah. Me too. I think
that's falsifying evidence and all that. I'm pretty sure it's about a good 10-15 charges that go along with what they did.
I think they should be brought up on some kind of charges. I don't think they should get away scot-free. I know it happened so long ago that those guys may be retired or whatever, but I think some kind of way they should be held accountable for what they did. And it was just like, it was bad all the way around the board.
I agree with you on that too. We definitely should have charged. But it was, if you charge them, see, and this is why they won't get charged, they gonna make 1, maybe 2 people escape.
Somebody gonna get hit.
Because if they charge everybody, right? That shit gonna go all the way up to
the judges,
the governor.
No, I ain't saying everybody. I'm just saying the cops that was in them had them make the confession. It probably wasn't no more than 5 to 10 cops during the interrogation.
Well, they should definitely be charged, but it's
not
more,
everybody, because if they had made them make them confessions, a lot of it may not have happened because they had no other evidence besides the confession.
But
no DNA, no nothing.
From what we saw from the movie, I mean, this is all what I saw. I mean, I've seen what they talked about. The videos was chopped up by the district attorney, not the cops. The cops recorded the entire. They recorded, so I hear what you're saying. They recorded the entire interrogation, and they turned it in.
I love it, hip hop.
They turned it into the district attorney, and the district attorney was like, "Let's chop it up." So I mean, yes, the coercion part you're right about, but they've been doing that. They still do that now. That ain't right.
Hey, G-Man, I was thinking the same thing. Those boys was like our age.
Yeah.
He said we're about the same age. Could have been us.
Yeah,
I thought about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, just think. Because I know for me, I'm just thinking like if that would happen to me, My mom always told me, you go to jail, I ain't coming to get you.
Mom,
So that could have been me.
She ain't tell me that. She came and got me.
In that interrogation room, and my mom ain't coming to get me. I already know from the gate she ain't coming to get me. I'm hit. Now, everybody came at some point.
But she was gonna leave you there too long, and you might talk.
And it would have been too late. Like they had them boys in here for hours and days at a time, and with no legal representation, no nothing.
Hold up, Dawn said, Corey had the roughest. He was strong. I thought he was going to kill himself. I respect them all for staying strong as young kings and made it through such tough times.
Which one was Corey? The one that went with his boy?
The one that stayed in jail the longest time.
Yeah, the one that stayed in jail the longest.
That was the one that went with his boy when he didn't have to.
I'm gonna say
why did he stay longer?
Because
he was the oldest, and he was the oldest too. He was the oldest one.
16.
He was 16. Yeah.
At 16, you don't have to have an adult in the room with you. And one of them had a fake ID.
Yeah.
That said they were 16.
But he wasn't.
But he wasn't 16 though. And the mom got him out of there. The mom, that was the Muslim boy. His mom, she came in there and got him out.
Why you keep saying boy like the Philly?
Because he's a Philly boy now.
I think
the jersey in his blood.
I think them cops should have been brought up on some kind of charges. Man. I don't think they should have just been able to get away with doing that.
But let's talk about.
But we don't know that. We don't know it until most of us didn't know it until after the documentary came out.
But let's talk about. All right. So
what up, Garrett?
We know about that, right? But let's think about this part of it. Like these the only ones that we know that was brought to light. That a story came out of.
That was gonna lead to.
Where's the ones that didn't?
They was talking about that on the radio.
Where's the ones that
lady
brought up or didn't talk about or. There's probably thousands more
jokers that ain't got no parents.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That went through that. That opens a whole can into the justice system. If you know what I'm saying, like
we start doing some fact checking and digging in the paperwork, going back some 10, 20 years. It'll be a lot of different cases that's gonna pop up.
And not just for a rape. How many people you know that been to jail? That been like, man, they planted this on me. How many people you know personally that you can say actually did a year or two, maybe not as long as these guys have done, but gave up a year or two of their life on a dirty charge from the cop?
You think that can happen now? What happened with these boys? Like, do you think like that happened in '89? You think that's possible?
I think it has happened. Hold on, I say this. I think it's possible, but the cops have got so much more brazen now that they'll kill us.
That's what I was going to say.
I think they'll kill
it went from that to me flat out beating you and to a pulp on camera and still getting off.
I think that I think nowadays they don't have to arrest you. They don't have to.
I'm thinking just like they case in their situation. Do you think somebody can get falsely accused of something and like everything that happened to them, they make you do a false confession, all the stuff that happened to them?
No, because I think people are a little more smarter now.
I think that's what I was getting.
And we got DNA samples, so if you ain't got no DNA now.
They had DNA back then. Yes, they did.
No, they
didn't match. Yes,
they did. They did it in the show. They had it. They had it. It didn't match. None of it. They had semen in the sock. They had semen. They had semen in the sock that they found.
Because they had their confessions already.
They went. See, you didn't see it. They only went off of the confession. That's what the people convicted them on. That's what the prosecution pushed. You understand what I'm saying?
Said law enforcement played on their ignorance. And that's all that
exactly
happened.
What it was.
I don't think it can happen now because people smarter than that. Yeah. Like even the kids, some of these kids might know, man, y'all can't do this. I'm too young, y'all can't. Or nowadays, jokers be like, I want a lawyer, I ain't talking.
Or they be like, I got Me Too.
Yeah.
Me Too movement. Come save me.
Now people not is ignorant, and I'm saying ignorant as in don't know.
Yeah, like not having the information.
They just are not aware of their rights. So if people nowadays, I don't think it can happen today.
I mean, I think it could happen
under a certain,
but it's going to be different stipulations
under a certain situation.
I
don't think it'll happen that way, but under a certain situation, I think it could happen.
I don't think it's
you take somebody who don't know shit and you get them arrested and it's their first time. I mean, listen, think about it like this. You saying no, it can't happen. People snitch molesting, like people snitching on other people. So they telling on other people now. So, okay, maybe they won't get you for a confession, but you're gonna tell, not you, but that person's gonna tell on somebody else. And that's where it's at now. Back then, it was, we're gonna make you confess to the crime. Now
is, who did tell me somebody?
Let me know who did it. In their situation, they ain't know who did it.
Nah,
they ain't even know each other.
That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. They didn't know each other. That's the crazy part. Hey, Cash, they was in the cell. Like,
that's why I didn't watch it.
It was like, your name what?
I purposely didn't watch it because
you gotta watch it, bro.
I'd have been ready to kick my TV.
I was ready to kick it, but you gotta watch it. Cash, look, dude got in there. He was like, what's your name?
Man,
he was like, I told him you did it.
Yeah, you such and such.
I don't even know you.
They was just saying.
They had just found out. The cops told them they did it.
Thad said you did it. You don't even know Thad. You like, huh? And now all
he in the cell.
And they like, oh, you such and such, you such and such, you such and such. Only two of them knew each other.
Yup.
Damn.
D-Hell, what up?
And when I watch stuff like that, some stuff I ain't gonna watch because it might make me a little mad. But something like that is you gotta learn from that. You gotta look at it. It's like a history lesson. Yeah. It's like a history lesson, so you can see what happened. And it ain't that stuff not gonna happen to us because we older and we know we ain't like.
What up, Rhonda?
Back then it was different.
And I want to say this to y'all. Like, I know a lot of people be trying to
babe, what up?
Protect their kids from certain stuff and shield them. But if you are a black man, young, old, you need to watch this movie. You have to watch it.
I'm eventually watch it.
You have to.
It's like 13. You gotta watch it.
And the reason
it's
why
like
you have
13,
to watch this
and
movie,
she did it.
And the reason why you have to watch
she did both of them
because it shows you how the police will.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know that, but the younger. I'm stating this for the parents who don't want to watch, let their kids watch it.
Oh no, that's perfect.
I think you should let them watch it.
That's perfect.
My son watching that this weekend.
I think you should show it to him. Don't be afraid to show them this. Yes, it's a messed up situation, but it's the realest thing that's going on, and they need to see it. They really need to see it. I don't want to protect any kid that's growing up in this country as a minority from this movie. They gotta watch it.
I think
they gotta watch it. They gotta see it.
I think that should be part of a curriculum in school.
They have to see.
You know what I mean? Watch this movie and then write a story, some sort of story.
And you know what's crazy?
How would you have
I seen that somebody said that they were talking about that on the radio. Somebody called in was saying like, why we didn't learn about this in school?
Yeah. That should be a curriculum.
D-Hell was popular.
How would you get yourself out of this situation?
You could have learned about it in school, but it would have had to been years after it happened. Like after that last one got out of jail in 2002. Like it would have had to get told after that when everybody knew the full story.
Yeah,
absolutely. Like we didn't know the full story until late. Yeah. He could have got out before 2002. He kept coming up for parole, but he wouldn't admit any wrongdoing. I'm not going to say I'm sorry or
I did this. Yeah.
Like because I didn't do nothing. He told them. Tell him I ain't coming. They came to get him and take him up in front of the parole board. He in his room doing push-ups and said, tell him I ain't coming. I ain't wasting my time and energy.
The crazy part is they offered them a plea. Like they offered them because they knew the one lawyer, whatever he did that day, I forget what he did.
They had lawyers too?
They had, all of them had different lawyers.
It was crazy because they had bum lawyers.
But
one was a divorce lawyer. One was like,
that
type of shit.
But they wasn't bad.
Nah, they wasn't
bad.
They wasn't bad.
And Cash, they had good people playing the lawyers stuff.
The one lawyer,
that shit dope.
He did something during the case, and that's when the lady went and offered him a plea. And she told him straight up. Like, hey, somebody got to go down. This is about politics. It ain't about justice. That's what she told him.
He man said he's going to have his 14-year-old son watching. Shaw said, if you never dealt with the system, you won't know how to deal with it. Like, that's right. That's true. Like, especially if you don't know, like, I knew. Like, I got a little story real quick. One time we got in some trouble. Like, I got in some trouble. And for what I did, I knew I couldn't, like, they couldn't do too much to me. So I'm in there, I'm talking cotton. I'm like, I don't care what y'all say, I'm only 14, 15, I know y'all can't do this stuff to me that y'all saying, y'all threatening me with. Man, I was in there talking filthy. I know they was like, I know they wanted to punch the shit out of me. But I knew they couldn't do nothing to me. I was too young. Y'all can't do nothing to me. I'll be out in a couple minutes. Like,
D-Hell, you need to watch this, D-Hell. D-Hell, go watch it.
And that's another reason, like they said, where the kids, if you haven't been in this situation, you kind of wouldn't know what to do. So that's why I think it is good or a necessity for our kids to watch it, because most of our kids ain't go through half the shit we went through. And they're not even in the same situations we was in. Yeah, you know what I mean? So they can't what show that? No,
the show is called When They See Us.
When They See It.
Netflix special.
Yeah, so they wouldn't know how to. They might not know how to deal with it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. All our kids pretty much grew up in the suburbs. Yeah. Ain't none of our kids.
I was gonna say that, like our kids, you know, they shouldn't fall for anything. They shouldn't be in as much trouble that we were in.
Just never know though. You never know that.
No, I'm saying, listen.
Never know.
I mean, look, listen. Everybody kid ain't good. Some kid gonna go out there and do some stuff that's gonna probably get them in some trouble. I understand that, but what I'm saying is they should know how to handle it a little bit better. I think they should.
They should. They should.
They're not as ignorant as we was.
We were right. Yeah. I think because back then we didn't. We knew not to really talk to the cops. But that's
what I'm saying. Because we was in the hood. We was in the hood, so we knew.
We would talk to.
Right.
Like it was cops that we would talk to, that we knew for walking around the neighborhood, for working at our high school, from coaching somewhere or something. So it was cops that we could, you know, didn't mind talking to if need be. Or if we was in trouble, and they just so happened to be in the station that day, and they like, what you doing there? And they might put hands on you or something, but like you ain't mind talking to them. Explain the situation.
Said I can't.
Why you can't? Ask her why she can't.
Why can't you? Because I was thinking the same thing, but
it's so hard.
I am gonna
watch it, but it started to be a protest. It started a protest.
It's so hard. Listen, it's a hard watch. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't easy to watch that movie. It does enrage you.
Some people said it was crying.
I get the feeling of.
And y'all might if I cry.
It ain't that. I get the feeling of, and I'm gonna see this movie. Y'all probably know exactly what I'm talking about. I get the feeling of Mississippi Burning when I watch that.
What about 13th?
No, Mississippi Burning.
13th?
Mississippi Burning was like the worst movie in my lifetime.
Hey, Donnell.
I agree with that.
Donnell, ain't nobody watching no UFOs, bro. Chill with that, man. Man, we can say that for another show.
I mean, that ain't
flat around.
Hey, that's
hey, Cat, Fat. Puff Daddy ain't paying us, baby.
Flat around, baby.
Puff ain't paying it. Yeah, get that out the shop.
That's getting back to one of those things like the flat around Earth. Like
See, but people saying that they can't watch it. Ruru, why you can't watch it?
They can't watch it.
I can't watch it. Who cares? Why you can't watch it? You a lawyer. I would want to get your opinion.
She know it was wrong. That's why she like it wrong. Like she don't even like. I don't even gotta watch.
It was wrong, but back then it was different. It was a different time than we in now. Like people not as smart and witty as they are now. So I don't know. It was just back then. And the media frenzy. You gotta think they was in New York. Like the most popular place in America.
And they was at that park.
Yeah, Central Park. Yeah. Somebody get raped and left for dead, and they got to find out who did that.
And you say the word media. The media was way more controlled back then. Yeah. You might have had 1, 2, or 3 different outlets that controlled the media, where now we media. Yeah. So we can have our own say on whatever the situation might be. And if it ain't right, we gonna make sure and we gonna figure out, that ain't right. So something needs to be fixed.
Yo, G-Man said, the director deserves.
Baby J.
The director deserves every accolade.
I always
What the fuck? All right, look. The director deserves every accolade and award for the work on the film. The dialogue created from it is a testimony of his power.
Who was the director?
I don't know.
Who was the director?
There was some lady.
Ava DuVernay. Ava DuVernay.
Yeah, her name was Ava.
She did the 13th. She got a lot. She did a lot.
She did that movie.
She did other stuff.
She did 13th. Yeah.
She did other stuff too.
Even they said it because I seen the interview that they had with her. And even they said, like, she put that together right. Like, everything about that, like, It was like she
She
did a good
did her
job
research
on that.
before she
Yeah,
actually
she
put
did
it
a
out
good job
there.
on that, and she like probably spoke to them.
Yeah, personally, not
And
from third
because
party.
none of them, like when they went to jail, they all was separated. Like
Yeah, they ain't
wasn't together.
two of them was together. The small one, remember, and then the Muslim boy was in the same jail. Cause his mom went and asked him like, yo, you doing what's the name still? Yeah, like not the right you do. The one was like, you with him still? She's like, nah, he ain't with the Muslim.
Oh yeah.
That bull. So,
Dad, stop saying
No,
bull.
I'm not gonna stop saying
He ain't
it,
gonna
though.
stop
What you
saying
want me to
that.
say?
Boy.
No, bull.
He ain't
Bull
gonna
sound
stop.
better
You might as
than
well leave that
Bull
alone.
sound better than boy.
Why would you say that?
Why we have to fund the innocent projects and so many men of color wrongfully accused?
I agree,
One of them
cause-
started something like that.
Yeah, I agree because that's what we were saying.
Yeah, one of them started something that.
Oh, so they have like a innocent project fund?
For people who already got wrongful
Yeah, one of them
lawyers.
started like a foundation.
Oh, yeah, so we got to look that up, promote that. We got to put that out there. Because like you said, it's still a whole lot of that happening. A whole lot of that still happening. He from Philly.
He not from Philly, D. Hell. He from Jersey. He from Jersey.
Hey man, I can't help it.
Hey yo, so like we were saying, as far as us dealing with that then and our kids today, do y'all think, based off of the way that we grew up and the stuff that we went through, our trials and tribulations, and the way our kids growing up and the way they grew up and their trials and tribulations, would they be able to handle that situation the same, or would they handle it differently because of the fact that they have, like we was from the street, so we seen it every day. So being that we know our kids ain't from that, that's not what they from. They ain't grow up in that. Would they be able to handle the situation correctly? Or you think they'll fall victim to the same thing?
At their
At
age?
the same age.
Nah, they probably.
I don't. I don't think so.
No,
You don't think what?
Hell no, they won't handle it the same way. No, it's different now.
So what you think?
I don't think they will fall for that shit. I don't think they'll fall for
So
it.
what you think? How you think they'll handle it?
I don't think it'll go down like it went down when that happened.
And I'll say this.
It's way more stuff out.
And you're right. So what I'm saying, what I would say to that is the same way our kids today have different tactics that they can use. Those same tactics are accessible to the defense attorneys and all the people.
But it wasn't back then, though. It wasn't back then.
I know, but what I'm saying is today. We talking about today.
Today.
So the same stuff that they could use to strategize and try to get out of it is the same stuff that the people trying to put the pressure on them can use too.
They can't. They go on their Facebook. They see them with the hammers.
And now you got jokers
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you still,
but still, I still think it'll be different. It won't be like it was back
no,
then.
it'll be different. But would they be able to find their way out of it?
They will.
What's up, pops? What's up,
Now
Leon?
go ahead, go,
Mr. Joe.
Mark, what you think? What's the question, Cass? First of all,
Being that we grew up the way we grew up in the town, we was in the hood.
Stop doing that. I want the question. We already get all the way.
All right, so would our kids be able to handle that situation better today than they did back then?
So growing
At
up in
14,
the hood,
at the same age.
Are we
We talking about the way our kids grew up now.
I'm asking the question though. Are we comparing this to the people in Central Park 5? Or are we just talking about our lives? Like
no, we gotta include them.
So you saying with our kids handle that situation better today?
Better or worse?
Then they did. Absolutely. Absolutely. Me, absolutely. Mark, what you?
I think they would, but it's still.
Nah, boy, ain't no in between.
Can I finish? I think they would, but you gotta think, if you got a seasoned detective get corner a 14 or 15-year-old in the corner with nobody around, they could possibly get them to say something that they don't want to say.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah.
Like you said. And now you add in their Facebook. I can find anything about you.
Cass, they first of all, the one boy they got was going to school. He was doing everything right. He was doing everything right. Well, he wasn't on the gram posting guns and money and all that. And they still got it.
But still, like he said,
if a kid these days is doing everything right,
okay,
he don't got none of that on the gram, he gonna handle it different.
Okay, but you don't think this seasoned detective could be like, oh, you ain't on the gram? You on there now, nigga? Boom, 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 man.
It's too much technology.
Pictures on there.
Nah, it's too much. Go ahead, that. Go ahead, that. Go ahead, that. Go ahead, that. Nah, let that go. Let that go. Go ahead, that. Go ahead, that.
So I think in every generation, you got kids that's smarter than others and kids that's not. And I will say this. I can't yell no more, Ace. I don't want to talk. So what I'm saying is this. I don't think that every kid would be able to, but some can. Just like you got kids, and I'm going to say this because you got kids right now that's 9 years old and don't know how to cook eggs.
Or fix a flat tire on their bike.
Not that. They don't know how to make eggs. They ain't even fix a flat tire. They don't even know how to ride a bike. Word is bond. How many kids you know? How many kids you know that's 9 or 10 years old that don't know how to ride a bike?
But I bet you they know how to ride a dirt bike.
No, they don't.
Willie boy.
I know. Like that's the ones I
switch your tracks, man.
What I'm saying is, these kids don't know enough. No, they wouldn't be able to handle it. But you might find them special ones in the group that's a little more advanced,
a little more savvy.
But for the overall, no.
Yeah, if you took 5, I don't think maybe one.
Maybe one.
At 14, 15 years old, they don't know enough.
And the crazy part,
they don't know
even
enough.
though the Muslim ball, he knew, but he didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
like he was
probably the smartest one,
but he didn't know what to do.
Didn't know what to do in that situation. He sat there like he was kind of sharp with his, but like when they corner you off, man, at that young age, and ain't nobody, you ain't see nobody for hours. You ain't see your mom and pop for hours.
And they like, look,
we'll let you go home. Hungry. We'll let you go home if you just tell us.
Now you said this happened and this, and they just write a bunch of bullshit. All right, sign this. They don't even know what it is. They ain't
even read it.
Like they ain't that smart to be able to figure it out. Their handwriting sloppy and shit. But it's just legible enough for somebody to be able to read it and say, well, yeah, he gonna get confession.
Hey, boy, nah, this ain't the 60s, man.
No, it ain't gonna be the 60s. That shit wasn't that long ago. No, it ain't that long ago.
And I look at it like this, just like I was saying. You could watch one little 2-minute scene of Love and Hip Hop, the commercial part, and did it seem like me and him talking? And then they'll chop it up so good that it'll make it seem like me and him about to fight. And then you watch the actual footage and it ain't nowhere near us about to fight.
Okay, so that's the point.
So no, this
when
is
they
what
bring
I'm saying.
that to court, they gonna be like, you put this, but this you ain't put the whole thing.
Yeah, but if the judge and the prosecutors ain't looking into it, they ain't gonna see it. You know what I mean?
Hey yo,
but yeah, what the people say? What the people say? Go what the people say.
So Big Sean said, give me a minute on this topic. Hey man, anytime.
Don't say that it depends on the state of mind. That's true.
I think it's some kids that will be able to do it and some that won't.
Yeah.
If they know, if any of them kids seen that, like man.
Hey yo, cause there's another movie y'all should watch. There's another movie. It's called The Hate You Give. It's another movie. Now, this movie shows the boy getting killed and the young girl was the passenger in the car, and her daddy taught her from 5. You know what I mean? You put your hands on the steering wheel. She taught her the rules in dealing with the cops. She was the only one that witnessed the cops shoot her friend wrongfully. You gotta watch it.
I seen that.
It's called The Hate You Give. It's called The Hate You Give. It's a dope movie. It's a dope movie. So it's a part of the training. You gotta teach your kids how to deal in those situations. Yeah. If your kid get arrested, look, if you're 15, 12, 11, 25, I need to see a lawyer or my parent.
Don't say nothing.
I need to see my lawyer or my parent. That's all you gotta say. That's what you teach them. And after that, it ain't.
So y'all don't think the kids will say that nowadays?
Now I think they would.
I mean, just like
that could change the whole course.
I think it depends on the person.
I think it's the
you got some kids that will, and some kids that's gonna break and crack off rip. As soon as them jail cells go, they break immediately. You know what I mean? So
Sean said, "Link him in."
Oh, you want to come in?
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
Hey, yo, Ace got to do it.
That, what's that?
Did you get it request? Did you? That's the movie. It ain't on Prime. Hey, Ace, check the tablet.
What about it?
Do you got a request from Bayshawn? A request from Bayshawn?
Oh, somebody trying to make it.
Do you see anything?
No.
Bayshawn, send us a request. Or Ace, send him a request to join the live. Definitely, you can bring him on.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was just a terrible situation. And these kids today, like some of them smarter, and now like our kids grown. Like my daughter's grown.
Yeah.
Your kids like grown. Yeah. So if they get
21, 19, 16.
now like this. If they get in the jam, it's gonna be pretty much up to them to get themselves out of it.
Yeah,
like it's only so much you can do at this point.
Yeah.
Like you
but
get
like
yourself
you said,
in the jam.
You better tell them you need a lawyer.
Yeah.
I need a lawyer.
Yeah.
I need a lawyer.
Whether you did it or not.
Nope. I need a lawyer.
I ain't signing nothing.
Nope.
No.
I need a lawyer.
Yeah, I'm not
So
signing
for any
anything.
kids out there that's watching, you need a lawyer. That's all you want to say.
Hey, GZ, watch your mouth, GZ. Ruru a lawyer. Come on, don't do that.
GZ, we got a lawyer on.
Don't do that to my sis, GZ.
Hey, you
Please,
might need that lawyer to lie their way up out of this.
please, GZ.
They all lie.
Yeah.
It's a matter who lied the best.
Yes.
Who can get the
Who you
people
can
to
get
believe
the,
that story.
Hey, yo, the crazy thing about the lawyering thing is like you just gotta find a case that it's like you gotta do the research to find a case that the president said, hey, this person was found innocent because of this technicality, and you can use.
No,
that.
I think you gotta just tell your lawyer the truth. So they can know how to finesse it. You gotta tell your lawyer the truth, bro. You gotta tell him the truth from the rip.
Like my thing is this, and I see this, like working in the jail. The best lawyer is yourself. If you any kind of literate and you don't mind reading and doing research, can't nobody defend you like you.
Yeah, Barry, but they schooled the dude.
It's different laws for different states. So if you gonna take the time to research some of the stuff on your own, and these jokers that beat cases on their own. These jokers that beat cases with no lawyers.
Yeah, that
You wanna move on?
Hold on 1 second, yo.
Dad, where you going?
Yeah, he's in the bathroom.
Damn, you gotta tell my business.
Oh, my bad.
I'm just asking because Dad, they see you leaving. Like,
And then see me come back.
They just stand up.
Dad leaving for a minute, y'all. Don't
I'll
worry
be
about
right
it.
back.
He be right
Give me that black. Give me that black.
The bar.
But yeah, I think it depends on the person. You know what I mean? Like, certain kids will be able to get through it, and certain kids don't break.
Yeah,
Just that simple. You know what I mean? So,
definitely is.
but
my thing is do the right thing. You ain't really gotta worry about it. Stuff happens, but if you just stay focused and try to do the right thing most of the time, even when you think ain't nobody watching, just do what you gonna do. What you say, boy? Some people can, but they don't go to courtroom. Yeah.
That's what I was saying about the.
And that's true because the last time I got a speeding ticket, I
Did
fought
you
it.
call Ruru?
No, I fought it. I was my own. I represented myself. This was in Hamilton Township, and it was funny because as I'm trying to relay, you know, my part of the case and explain to the judge how everything happened, even though the cops is over there lying out their ass. This is no lie. And I'm presenting myself, and I'm doing my 1-2. And the judge, he was cool because he was like, Mr. Jones, you can't say it that way.
That's what I'm saying.
But he let me do it. He let me say it.
Can I say something
And
real quick?
if it was a strong fact, then he ran with it. He took it. He accepted it.
We talking about a rape and a murder versus a
ticket. Yeah, I know.
This is two
I was
different.
gonna say that.
It's two different
It's
things you're talking about, bro.
That's
Like
true.
it's a different. We talking about murder and rape.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
can't be up there talking for yourself.
Not if you
gonna
don't.
try that.
Not if I don't know what I'm saying. No, if I don't know the
Exactly.
lingo
That's why
in the
you know
courtroom, then no, I
That's
ain't
why
trying
you
to
need
do
that lawyer, Ruru.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Yeah.
can't
In
go
that
up there
in that
talking.
case, absolutely, I'm getting a lawyer for that. Yeah, I wouldn't try to. I mean, not on that. Not on rape and murder.
Especially if it's something heavy.
Yeah.
You want to have a lawyer, but
Yeah.
still do your own diligent work. Cause ain't nobody gonna represent you
cannot
like
go up there talking that talk. Like,
yeah, I ain't saying
ain't no
you
way.
can have a lawyer talking, but you could be like,
You can have the information to
like,
feed
look,
him.
dude,
Yeah.
check this out. Look
Yeah.
at this. I found this.
Yeah.
Feeding that to them.
Yeah, but
I
you're
did
not
that
gonna
a
be
couple
talking for
Nah,
yourself.
he gonna
At
talk
some
for
point
you.
you can.
Nah,
But
you don't want to do that.
No,
bro.
like he said, you gonna feed him the information and then he gonna
Man,
bring it
if
out.
you confident enough to get up there and speak, then if OJ got up there and talked picture, he was guilty. He can get up there and talk.
He had a whole team.
He still was
Yeah.
guilty. I would give a fuck
Yeah,
what
but he had a whole team and he got
He
off.
had the best.
He had a whole team and it got off.
But
He had the
By
best.
him not talking.
No, he did.
If he
get up there.
would've-
He took the stand and he put that glove on.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
all
it,
he
though.
did.
Yeah,
That's
he
all he
really
did.
did too much. That
If
was
you would have
tough.
got up there and talked without conquering them, man, that would have
Yeah.
smoked
Like
his
we said,
ass.
Like, what?
Kid
Let me
said,
just
man,
shoot
that
you
would've
now.
smoked
Like
his
Kid
ass.
said, still do your research. That's all.
Oh, yeah,
That's all I'm
absolutely.
saying. Like,
That's what Ruru says.
Yeah,
Still do
you
your research.
You just gotta
Yeah,
feed,
you gotta
feed
do-
whoever representing you. Make sure you give them all the information they need that they can push that shit
And that's
forward.
what I'm saying. Tell your lawyer the truth
oh yeah. From
so
the
they
beginning.
can know how to.
How to finagle it,
Yeah, how to
So if they
finesse
got a bob, a weave, a
Yeah.
roll off the shoulder,
Like,
You
whatever.
tell your lawyer, I ain't do it, but the camera right here,
Yeah,
walking the
exactly.
store with the gun.
If,
Yeah.
versus you saying, look, I did it, but
But,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Always gotta have that butt.
yeah.
Yeah.
but
that wagon, I ain't
Donnell,
good
who did
wagon.
who
man,
did talk?
don't talk
Who
to
didn't talk?
Donnell. Don't
Donnell,
talk
he
to
said he
Donnell.
didn't talk.
Man, don't talk to
Who is he?
Donnell.
Who
He
you
talking about
referring to?
OJ, man.
Man, OJ got up
He
on that
talking
stand,
about-
man, put that glove on, man. That was enough right there. Don't fit, so you must
And,
quit.
Worse than
and
quit.
guess
Made
what?
it so.
Cochran them probably told him, listen, don't say nothing.
No,
You
your
just go put
dumbass
that and see if you
mouth
can fit that
quiet.
glove. You know your hands big, your head big, your neck big. You
You's a
can't
big
fit that
football
glove.
player
Just go
ass
try
dude.
the shit on, and you out of here.
Be quiet.
And
Sit
shut
your
up.
stupid
Yeah,
ass
sit
down.
your dumb ass down. Sit
Let
your
me
dumb ass
pay
down.
me that $5 million.
Yup.
Make sure we do what it do. That's it.
And we got it from here.
Yeah, anything else y'all want to discuss? Any other topics y'all want to get to? Where's Joe at, man?
Now we're bringing more. We're bringing more.
Oh yeah, we want to plug First Friday tomorrow too.
Oh yeah. First Friday tomorrow, downtown, y'all, Trenton.
What
is
street
it,
is
5
that?
to, it's gonna be 8
Front Street. Yeah. What's that? No. What's the other street?
Warren.
Oh, Front and Warren.
Yeah, Warren.
Yeah, Front and Warren. First Friday. Smokehouse presents. I guess Smokehouse presents First Friday.
Donnell, you know OJ.
Man,
through, check
Donnell,
it out.
high. We ain't fucking with Donnell.
Donnell, you know OJ.
Hey,
guilty,
Ruru,
man.
you said the right thing, Ruru. Donnell, we ain't fucking with you, Donnell.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Go watch your UFOs shit.
Demonstrated
Ain't nobody
Oh, see, she know the lingo.
Yeah.
Demonstrated evidence.
Exactly. Demonstrate and don't say
Demonstrated
shit.
evidence.
Don't
Demonstrate
say
without
shit.
your mouth.
You don't say a motherfucking thing.
Demonstrative evidence.
Who that?
All right,
Irving?
Irving said he did do it.
Man, shut up.
did what,
Man, Irving
Irv?
high too. All these
Irving, you
high.
did it.
Hey, stop telling those people, man. Niggas might got jobs.
Everybody smoke weed.
But they might got
Everybody,
jobs.
you know.
Yeah, my job.
They might get random tomorrow, man.
Irving
You
had
gotta be watching that podcast.
Alright, I'm sorry.
heard him say
I'm
he was
sorry.
psycho.
I'm
He's watching that
sorry.
podcast.
Go to the bathroom. Take us to the bathroom.
I'm
Right
sorry,
now,
I'm
and apology. Where you going?
Let me see.
Where you going? Apology.
Nah, I'm sorry, y'all. Ain't don't nobody smoke weed. Everybody just drink.
It's too late.
Hey, here comes Thad. Thad
Down
coming
First
back.
Friday,
Thad, what you
downtown.
got? What's that?
First
Ice,
Friday,
bro.
downtown.
Hey, Joe,
Hey,
Joe, come on, come
Front,
here, Joe.
front and
Yeah,
Warren.
come on. Let us plug Joe
Front and
real
Warren,
quick.
right?
Let's plug Joe.
Down man, we smoke.
We want to.
Oh, you had chips and dip or something.
I thought
Chips and dip. My wife's off. We don't do that. She does all that.
We want to introduce y'all to
Yeah,
Joe.
man,
Real
get
quick.
over here.
Host. He's our host. Y'all notice the different look tonight. Come on, slide in, man.
Get on in
Say
there,
hi to
buddy.
the people.
How you doing?
That's Joe, man. He our host tonight. Let us grace
Let us hang out at
Anything you want to plug, Joe? You want to plug anything? No? Anything?
Rainforest.
Anybody got ponds? Everybody seen them? They're on point. If you want koi, I got them cheap. Like you can spend hundreds on fish. You can spend hundreds of dollars on fish. My most expensive fish is probably a couple $100, $200. So I got them as low as 40, 50 bucks, all the way to 200. They're nice koi. I got butterfly and regular ones. Other than that, nah. I mean, we're pretty much.
We're pretty much good, right?
Yeah. Hey, hit me up if y'all need some fish. You got tons of them. I ain't gonna lie. It's at least 3, 4, 500 of them going around here.
Hey, somebody said, "What's up, good Joe?"
What's up? What's up?
Hey, what up, E? You gotta hit my line too, Cuzzo.
What you need? Some surprise?
Cuzzo, you gotta hit my line.
Anything else y'all want to
I mean, a water rather.
A water? All right. Hey, yo, did we touch on that?
Bait Sean said, "Plug him in." With what? Bait Sean the fish?
The fish?
Do he want the fish? Do Bait Sean want the fish or what?
Hey, babe, if you want fish, that's easy.
It's inbox that. Inbox
Yeah,
that.
just send it to him. Talk about something real. Just
That's
saying,
easy.
Just saying, fish is nothing. You got a bigger problem. You got bigger fish to fry. No pun intended.
I think you want to
But I
come on,
appreciate it. Yeah, holler at any of them for it. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming,
Thanks, Joe,
fellas.
for inviting us over, man.
Absolutely, you're welcome, fellas.
Hey, yo, I did sure feel like I'm down seaside right now. I can serve some drinks.
And you're right around the corner. Look at that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm at seaside.
Anything else y'all want to discuss? Anything?
Let's talk about
Anything y'all want to get off y'all mind?
Anybody out there, what's on your mind? Real quick, shoot one out. We'll jump on it.
I want to talk about something.
Go ahead.
So, like, all right, you know how I always was, like, talking that Cardi B shit, like, Cardi nice and all of that. And I still think Cardi is. Don't let me fuck. But you know what I'm not liking about the female rap I'm hearing, man? It's all about, I'm going to take the man's, I'm going to suck his dick, he going to leave you for me, I'm going to take all the money. Like, why are all the females just rapping about that? Like, that's all they rap about.
I just say this, just like everything else. They not all rapping about it, but the ones that's in the forefront are.
So who else?
And
Donnell, that's a good
You'll find
question.
a million different chicks that's nasty too.
Donnell, that's a good question. He's saying is R&B better than rap right now?
R&B.
I'm gonna say emphatic yes.
Absolutely.
Hands down.
Absolutely.
Is hip hop even alive?
So like
I seen you posted something the other day that was a guy. One of you guys posted it. Was it you, Thad? Maybe.
Which one?
I don't know. It was a young rapper.
Some dude rapping new?
Yeah.
No, I don't know who posted that.
It was on it. Other than that, most of the stuff out there is kind of different.
Y'all think
from what
R&B is
better than rap
I think
Oh my
R&B
God,
better than
no
rap
question.
right now.
Because R&B is like baby making music. It's not as hard.
Let me
Hold on.
What are they saying? What are rappers saying?
No, but name
Y'all ain't heard
She said yes. Dawn said yes.
Please go listen to Jimmy's album. If you have not listened to
Fire. Fire.
listen to Joe,
Fire. Fire.
bars. He got bars.
Fire.
you have not
He
heard
got
Joe,
bars.
Fire.
He got bars. or he got
Fire.
swag?
He got bars and swag and beats. Fire. Fire.
Yo, listen, his last
Hey, he
album,
was decent.
his last album was good. His last album was good. This one better. It's nasty, dog. I listened to it the other day. That joint nasty, dog. You gonna be like, oh wow, yeah, okay.
Jim Jones.
He got a joint on there with Cam.
Jim Jones' new joint Fire.
What's it called again?
El Capo.
He's still Capo, huh?
El
Capo.
He got a joint with Cam on there too, and one with
A
Ross.
couple of them.
Tisha said no lyrical content in the mainstream rap game, which I agree, because Cardi's mixtape way better than her songs out right now. That's everybody. Like all the mixtapes always better than the album.
That's
you
because
can put your hardest and you ain't gotta worry about the label like nah.
that's the thing. The label don't want your hit hardest
Whatever
song.
they can push is what they
The
want.
label don't want your hardest song. They want the song that's gonna play on the radio.
Exactly. That's gonna make their money back. And stuff. That's how they
Alan's not
want to
from Trenton, is he?
What?
Alan? Alan Clinton?
That's Al.
That's Baby Al.
That's Al.
That's Baby Al to me.
Hey yo, you
He
coming
works for the state or something, right? There you go. Yeah, that's
Yo,
the
you
same.
coming down Smokehouse with us tomorrow? I told you about it.
I don't have work, so very
It's from 5 to 10, yo. We gonna be down there. It's outside. Bring her to us.
I wonder if any of the people that I know that
Probably.
run it are going.
And bring her with you. It's gonna be plenty of kids out there. And
Yeah,
bring
you're
the
saying
kids.
just bring a chair, yeah.
Word up. I'm saying it's gonna be fun. I'm going out there. I'll be there.
First Friday, we plugged that.
If it's not like hottest.
It's supposed to be 80.
It's supposed to be 80, less humidity though.
Okay,
It
less
said
humidity, we can do it.
That's what I said. Less
I've been in
humidity, I'm with
120. I just don't like the
And
humidity.
Dawn, now that you mentioned it, she said R&B is better. It can teach you something. Rap is gibberish. These days, these days you have to talk sex.
They're not saying nothing.
And she sent me a couple links to a couple R&B artists, like a couple songs, like these R&B artists came out. They was good, like stuff you could vibe to, like that old like Neo soul type.
Like
that stuff. And
like
I don't know-
NDRE type
and I don't
stuff.
know if it's just because we older.
That's got something to do with it.
Yeah, I
Sure,
think
because
that's
you
got a lot
can't
to
listen
do
to
with it.
young stuff
Yeah,
and think it's anything at all.
Just think about what our
Track.
parents. Think about it like this. When our parents, I'm sure, like when they got older, they was listening to fast music at one point, but when they got older,
she'll be
it was just stuff they heard.
Yeah.
As you get older, you
But
like,
they
man,
still
you better-
listen
I
to
hope
a
you
crazy
can.
rap songs. Like if there
Right.
was a catchy rap song out at that time, they'll probably
Yeah,
buy
let's get it.
They ain't gonna buy no whole mixtapes and all that kind of
They ain't
stuff.
spending their money on it.
But it was like my Uncle Purvis, man. Uncle Purvis was an old head, but when that hip hop stuff, like some of the rap songs came out, like he used to vibe to it.
Oh yeah.
Like Ken said it the best, man. I watched this interview he did, and he was saying, when I'm in the club, I can listen to this new stuff. The beat
Yeah,
up in
yeah,
the club.
that's what it's
Vibe,
for.
bro. He said, when I'm driving, if I'm out on the road or I'm going on tour somewhere, or I'm in my car,
wanna hear that.
I listen to old school stuff like 50 Cent, The Locks, and Big Pun, them type Nas and them. Like
They making you think. You exercising your brain.
yeah. Like I totally
Right, you're
agree
saying
with that.
something.
I totally agree with that. Like when you in the club, you do need to up to date.
Yeah, 'cause you
That's
ain't
what-
trying to
Because
think about nothing.
that's why people go to the club.
Have to
But
release.
a lot of the times, not all the time, but a lot of the times, if it's a good DJ, he digging them crates to that midnight
Yeah.
stuff.
And it's a certain
He give
time
you a-
period that
yeah,
you
he
can do that.
give you a run of that stuff.
And especially if you know your crowd, like if you a DJ, you know your crowd was gonna get your
You
whole
better
way.
know.
And then you transition
Because
into
they
that
play
new
off,
stuff.
yeah, they play off the crowd. They looking out there and they seeing what kind of crowd they got. And they know what the play to get you moving.
Oh yeah, speaking of DJs, we got another 456 event coming up shortly. Not immediately, but it's one coming. So we'll make sure we're gonna put it out there. We're gonna promote it enough to get everybody to come through and represent. So everybody that came to the last one, that missed the first one, that missed the second one, we're gonna do it again.
I think we're gonna try and do a little well I think we might wind up having two, like one in July, maybe one in August. Because I think I'm looking for a more intimate setting for the next one if we could do that. You know what